Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you this 2683 AA1 call director made by Western Electric. This phone is going to be going up for sale on eBay. I happen to have two of this phone that were both from KGO radio station in California, and both of them were configured identically with random keys being push only and not locking, and 24 volt lamps. It's a very unique phone. And it also has a push to talk handset and is equipped for 4-wire transmitting, and it has the 4-wire transmit relay there in the back. And with enough time, you can definitely configure this phone however you wish. It's fully operational, but it will just take time to actually configure it as needed. The one that I'm keeping, I've already done a lot of work on over the years. I redid the line lamps for the first two key rows so that they're 10 volt instead of 24 volt, so that way they can illuminate better from a regular key system. And I've configured these keys back to being locking so that they can actually be used with all of my regular lines. If anyone who's purchasing this phone is interested in having it configured for special use cases, so if they want to pay me to have the key row here configured to be regular 1A2 and regular 10 volt lamps, all of that, I can do it, but it will be an extra charge because this will take me a lot of time to actually find the wires in the bottom and just dealing with all of that. So I figured it's best to give someone the opportunity to get the phone in the original shape as it came from the radio station if you're interested in just having it as a museum piece instead of it being a working phone in your collection. Either way, you can use the first two lines and the fourth line as a regular 1A2. You can see they trigger and they can be put on hold as well. And all of that's working. And this one's my intercom line. This bulb does work as well, but it's just that the A lead has been moved. And I'll go ahead and call one of my lines here. You can see an incoming call flash there. So everything's working. And yeah, so that's just demonstrating it being able to call out. It does receive calls. The yellow slate yellow pair on the first plug should give you ringer. I'm not going to deal with testing that unless it is desired after the auction. Trying to think if there's anything else. These keyworks, flash. I'll go ahead and show you my other phone that I'm going to be keeping. So up here, this is my main bench, and this phone I have configured that it'll work with 4A speakerphone and also headset and handset. So basically anything they would use to make a call, this will work with. And this one also, I got the push to talk working, and when I do that, the push to talk relay is actually being triggered there in the bottom. So I did get all of that working. I also got priority hold, and I actually built a custom system to do priority hold mimicking. because the cards that were used to actually do priority hold are very rare. And I actually made an Arduino system that mimics the exact flash. So these lines can be placed on hold or priority hold. I think that's pretty much it I wanted to demonstrate. This is the brochure for, or not brochure, the BSP for doing the wiring on this phone. This, I believe, I got from Telephone Collectors International Library, and you should be able to download this. I'll probably include a printed out version, and I'll also include this page. Basically, this shows you all of the connections necessary for the phone. And with enough squinting and hours of figuring out where the heck the wires go, you can get it working, as I have done. It's mostly just a labor of love, so you can definitely configure it however you need. And the reason why I made this page is because Bell's system refuses to actually have anything really make sense a lot of the time. So I made this so that you can actually look at this and then look at the black termination board that's in the bottom of the phone underneath all the wires, and all of it will make sense. The terminations here are exactly how they look on the black board. So then you can actually see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc. And the ones in red are jumpered. So these actually have a metal plate on top, and this one had a jumper on it. I think that was a custom thing from the radio station, but I forget. It's been a while since I fooled around with this phone. So it also did show the connections for the 4A speakerphone, but I did a whole video on that, installing the 4A speakerphone on this actual phone. So that's something you could watch, and I'll probably link it in the description of this video. Both phones did not really come with their mounting hardware. This is the case for the one that I'm going to be keeping. So this one didn't come with really the screws. I should have some extras for this case. I should have some extras for this case somewhere, but I don't know where they are right now. As far as this one goes, I am including the screws for the front. So the front clips. It's hard to do this one-handed. The front clips that secure it. You'll have to find your own screws for the back. And as far as this case goes, it's been repainted, and unfortunately it was damaged. I did my best I could to refinish it, but it's not a perfect job. So you can sort of see the crack outline and the gluing. If you have more knowledge and time, you could probably sand it down and then acetone to melt it. But as it sat on my desk, I honestly didn't really take notice to it very often. And with the faceplate and stuff, you just don't really look at that much. So that's up to you if you want to deal with getting another case or whatever, but that was the condition it came in. You get the acrylic faceplate. There's a bit of tape on here. The acrylic faceplate is in fine condition, and then this case has all of the hardware necessary for these chrome faceplate holders, which are often missing or rusted. So the actual clips there are still in good shape. And then you get 2 face plates, the papers. This is one that I made and hand cut out. It's not perfect, but if you want one that's in perfect shape-ish, this one is probably your best bet because it still has everything kind of intact. Or you could make your own. I could probably help you get the file. What I did isn't perfect, so. And then this is the one that actually came from the station. It's missing the webbing here, so if you don't mind that, or you could put this one underneath or something else. You could probably just sort of pretend like that's okay, but that's how it looks. Again, it's got some tearing though, so it's not in perfect shape. Anyway, if you have any questions, just let me know. I'm happy to answer anything that I can. And yeah, thank you for watching, and happy bidding.